Yo, what is up, guys? Got another trade recap for you guys today. Well, more of a weekly recap. I kind of like doing like a weekly recap and just explaining all my trades at the end of the week. I don't know. I might do that. I might not. But let's start off with Monday. So today we took a break even. Today's Friday. Yesterday we took a win. Tuesday we took a win. Monday we took a loss. So ended off with net one win. Pretty good. Today was kind of unfortunate. I could have taken a win, but I held a little bit too long by just a tiny bit. And then got break even. So unfortunate. But I went way too far back. So Monday was pretty unfortunate. So I was bearish. We had this 15-minute gap and these 5-minute gaps. I was just looking for a little retrace back into these and then to take shorts here. But honestly, actually let me play a price through and then I'll explain what I was thinking. So it looks good at first, but then we just don't inverse anything. And we end up going really high. Well, we do inverse, just not, I would have preferred seeing it stay lower, because here we end up inversing some of the 5-minute gaps as well, which is a bit sketchy, and we make relatively equal highs here. So I think that was maybe one of the contributing factors for why it didn't play out. But if you see here, this looks really nice here because it looks like you're just going to go break even quick, and then you have a risk-free trade, and it looks like it's dumping. So I think it's a pretty statistical loss. I don't think it's a bad trade at all. I think the equal highs could have been a reason I fade, but honestly, I think it's a pretty good trade. But yeah, just an unfortunate loss. And then for Tuesday, was super weird, to be honest. I kind of got lucky. So another Judas swing, Patty swing into this 15-minute gap. I don't know if it was a 30-minute. No. So into the 15, and it's really nice. And I enter here, right? And I am under the impression that this candle inversed this. I thought the candle closed below here, and it didn't. So I low-key had an invalid entry. It ends up playing super quick anyways. So it's still a good trade, but I just didn't realize that this didn't inverse, which could have been really bad, but luckily it played out. And the next candle was already below the low, so would have been weird to take it afterwards. But yeah, nice win on Tuesday. And then we can move on to Thursday. Wait, I just realized I don't think I posted my last week video. I might be really behind. Alright, so this day, Thursday, is like the most A+ setup I've ever seen in my life. Alright, that's a lie, but it's like an absolute banger. So we've got I don't know, I think it's an hourly. I think we have an hourly below. Yeah, we've got an hourly below and 30-minute, 15, all that. And so we open market, and I think it's a 30-second. You resweep, and we inverse here. Don't get the best fill, but it doesn't even matter. And then we just deliver immediately. 3 30-second candles, so 90 seconds for it to play out. Super nice. And yeah, honestly, there's not a ton to talk about because it's just no real reason to fade it. This might have even, and there's an unfilled 4-hour above. Wow. So yeah, this is a banger. I think there was a 1-minute entry too. I guess you could have taken like this or something, I guess. Which might have played out. I don't know. Looks like it did. But yeah, 30 seconds is definitely the play here. And then on to today. Today was kind of unfortunate, to be honest. Because I enter and then it's just straight chop, which, like, you know, isn't crazy for Wednesday or for Friday. I just go break even quick, and then we end up chopping around. The thing is, at any of these points, I could have taken it out for like 650, 700 profit, and then that would make it so that I only need one more trade to get a payout, and now I need 2 more. So honestly, should have just taken it here, but obviously hindsight, I thought we were just gonna come up and I was gonna take profits at the highs or at my original take profit, and then make it a bit easier for the next trade. But I didn't expect us to fully reverse down. But honestly, with the chop, would have been a good play, but what are you gonna do about it now? So let me explain this trade. So honestly, I was more looking to short today, at least my original bias, because we went up, hit this unfilled 30-minute, it might have been an hourly too. Yeah, unfilled hourly. And I was looking to just take another Judas swing, and then if we inverse down, but we just weren't doing much. There was a 30-second. I missed this completely. I probably would have taken this 30-second because it's a nice resweep, super good displacement. Yeah, kind of annoyed that I didn't see this because I would have taken that and it would have been a nice win. But we end up respecting this 5-minute huge rejection wick. And then, so at this point, I'm using conditions. I'm like, okay, so clearly we are respecting this 5-minute. So it would be logical for us to continue going higher. If a 5-minute is getting respected when we're delivering off of an hourly, then it's probably a pretty good sign that we're bearish, you know? So we end up getting a 3-minute inversion to the upside here. I take it like this, and I go break even at the high here, quick break even, and then we chop around for a solid like 20-30 minutes. And I almost took profits here, which sucks, but it's alright. Yeah, so that's it. That was my week. I accidentally entered shorts here because I clicked on the wrong one, and ended up making me like $5, so pretty sweet. Holy, what is happening? Someone just got bombed. Yo, that's crazy. That's insane. Alright, well, hopefully none of you were in a trade. But, yeah. Hope you guys had a good week as well. And I'll see you next week for another recap or weekly review or whatever. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and peace out.